Hey, we're Late Nite Reading.
And you're on Rock Forever magazine.
Hey guys, it's Tori from Rock Forever magazine, and I am here right now with the guys from Late Nite Reading.
What up?
How's it going today?
It's going well.
Going well.
Enjoying the weather.
Yeah, the weather here is amazing.
Weather's killing it. I can't believe I'm in a tank top right now. This is great.
We're from cold Indiana, and it's like snowing back home.
Yeah.
So we're very happy to be here in Orlando.
Very good. And this isn't your first time in Orlando, so...
This is our fifth time in Orlando,
Fifth time.
actually. Yeah.
Sheesh. You guys must like it here.
Yeah.
Good.
We might just move here, honestly.
We might as well.
I think we're just gonna move
I'd be
here.
okay with that. I think all your fans here would as well. So we're gonna start with some finish a sentence for you guys. Now your dream tour lineup would be...
Oh,
Good.
good.
Over there for sure.
there.
Probably something with All Time Low.
Something
I'm
with
guessing.
All Time
Yeah.
Has to be.
Has to be
All Time. Is it a little band? All Time Low.
Time low?
Ever heard of them? I don't know.
I don't know.
God,
Maybe?
All Time Low.
Somerset.
Somerset would be
Oh.
awesome.
The Maine.
Panic.
The
Fallout.
The Maine.
The Maine, we love the Maine.
It's gonna be a
festival
long.
show.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
this is turning into more of like a festival than a
There'll be at
tour.
least 50 bands. We can name off 50 bands
Yeah.
right now.
It'll
so.
be like the Late Night Reading Festival.
That'd be awesome.
Nickelback will headline.
Oh,
gonna be
really?
headlining.
That's
It's gonna be like reading
different.
festival or like Reading,
Festival.
but
That's what
reading
I-
festival.
Right when I said it, that's what I was
There's the
thinking.
name. Oh my gosh.
There you are.
All right.
See, you guys just need to make this happen now.
we're
Just
gonna-
start
yeah.
getting in touch with all these bands,
Yeah,
make some
the second-
friends.
Yeah, I'll just call them all
Hey,
up.
you need to do this.
Yeah. I mean, it's casual, right?
Yep.
And now the first concert you ever went to was... Now each of you guys are going to have a different answer, I think.
Mine was Blink-182, Green Day, and Jimmy Eat World on the Pop His Ass tour.
Wow.
You
that's
realize
good.
you have bragging rights.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life, you could brag about that being your first
That's
concert.
My first concert was Coldplay. So
That's cool.
That's awesome. So that was like a huge production. Like, oh my God, this is a concert. So
Now,
yeah,
now, don't be jealous, but my first concert was NSYNC.
insane.
No way,
Yep. I
really?
was very young, but yes.
He still listens to
And
NSYNC
now
all the
you
time. He
like
loves
it.
it.
Damn right I do.
We actually had
Like
an
last
NSYNC
night.
jam session.
Really?
No.
I guess you were in
and
charge of the
Backstreet
radio
Boys,
that day.
yeah.
I do have a good one though. My
Okay.
first was Fun and Jack's Mannequin.
Oh,
No
was it really?
way.
Yeah,
That's
and
great.
yeah,
I-
Vintage.
yeah.
Usually-
Back before Fun was like, you know, just
Right.
More fun was like
some not just yeah. No,
Yeah.
they were great.
Before it was cool. No, but you guys all had really good first concerts. I feel like a
Definitely.
lot of the time they're just really terrible. So
But
you
I
guys
think
did
the
good.
one- Wasn't it like, I think the one after was like Avril Lavigne and Simple Plan or something.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
they're still good, but
that's quality too,
Yeah,
but not quite Blink-182, Green Day.
I went to see Avril Lavigne with Simple Plan, and I didn't know who Simple Plan was when I saw them, and I like bought their CD. I was like, this band's awesome, and now they're Simple Plan. You know, it's pretty crazy.
The Simple Plan.
Yeah.
And now your
Simplest of
favorite,
plans.
the simplest of plans. And now your favorite YouTube video is.
Oh.
sick animation, anything on there?
Wait, what is that? I'm
Oh,
missing
don't
out.
watch it.
Don't
You
watch
don't
it.
watch
Yeah, I
it.
know. I don't think
Okay.
it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
thanks.
We like weird stuff.
just-
But other
yeah,
than that,
Anything that makes us laugh.
yeah, we just
Anything that's
we quote
raunchy.
Video. Kyle, I don't know if you guys know Kyle.
the YouTuber.
He's so
He's
funny.
pretty funny.
I feel like there
Good
would be a
neighbor
lot
stuff.
of Kyles on YouTube.
Well,
He
his
is Kyle.
name
His
is just
username on-
Kyle.
Yeah,
That's
on
all it
YouTube,
is.
he's
Oh,
Kyle.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's part of like the Good Neighbor stuff,
Yeah.
something.
He's
Derek
hilarious.
Comedy's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like college humor stuff.
I'm a huge Philly D fan.
Yeah.
Love Philly D. We all watch him.
So, is this what you do to pass your time on the road? Just
no
watching?
idea. Yeah, no,
I have no.
Like, what do we do in the van? We listen to music.
Sleep, eat.
Chances are I'm asleep.
Always asleep.
Listen to music. Last night we were driving and I was dead asleep, and then they started playing the Star Spangled Banner. So
We were going past the White House.
I mean, that's
It was-
appropriate.
Congress
We-
building.
we- yeah, we put the
not
hand
the
over
White
the
House,
heart.
the Capitol building. Sorry. Yeah, they all should sing them.
Well, you guys seem to have a good time, making the best of tour life. That's
Yeah,
for
I mean,
sure.
You're stuck in a van all day, so you need to find something to entertain yourself with. And
Yeah.
if it's not YouTube videos, it's like Clayton humping Drew in the back seat. Something goes on.
That keeps me entertained the most.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's
And-
what I enjoy the most too. So.
I know the first show you ever played as a band was.
It was that acoustic show at the Emerson.
Yeah,
we had some issue with our guitar player before Clayton, and we had an acoustic show coming up like December in our hometown, and we called Clayton up like a week before the show, and he learned all the parts, and then after that he was just in the band. He was hooked. We trapped him in, and we haven't let him go since.
LNR BC before Clayton.
BC and BD, I guess.
There you go.
Before Drew.
Before Dalton.
Yeah.
Before Dalton.
It was nothing.
It was nothing.
And now last finish a sentence for you guys. Now, if you could bring back one 90s show, it would be...
Oh my God!
Oh
It's
my
definitely
God.
gonna be the Backstreet Boys.
Wait, what?
Backstreet back. All right.
That's his favorite show.
Oh, 90s show?
You got so
I thought you
stoned.
meant like a concert.
I was wondering
Damn.
where you were going with that.
Okay,
But you know what?
sorry.
That's still a valid answer
Alright.
because
Make the Backstreet Boys a TV show? Because
Yeah.
then that's
please.
the
Actually,
best
I'm
one.
pretty sure
Honestly,
Disney
probably-
Channel had a special.
Probably Full House, and it is coming back. I don't know if you saw that. They're doing a remake of it. Yeah, not a remake, but it's
My
like
dreams are coming true.
Yeah, no, right? And I think the only people that aren't going to be in it is the Olsen twins because, well, that train wreck is.
They're too cool, I guess.
Or two.
And what about you
dark
guys?
out.
Anybody else got
Probably
anything
any
to add to
90s
that?
cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
90s.
Anything
90s.
on
They were
Nick at Night.
they were classic.
Yeah.
Anything
Literally,
on Nick at Night.
Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold.
Oh,
yes.
yes.
Doug.
Rocket
Rocco's
Power.
Modern Life.
Rocket
Rocket
Power.
Power.
Yes.
Power.
Oh, Rocket Power.
Rocco's
Such a
Modern
throwback
For
right
sure,
now.
For sure.
Rocket Power is good. The
Um,
McTwist. Remember the McTwist on Rocket Power?
Remember MASH? You guys.
I think I remember that.
That was
Yeah.
like 91. Like that was I watched the
I weren't even
reruns of
born
it. I
yet.
know. Yeah, my mom used to watch it all the time.
I would bring
And-
back hit clips
Hit clips.
because those are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Before
90s
iPods.
kids. Here we go.
We loved that stuff. Like
Yeah.
literally,
of
like.
course.
I mean, I was under like 10 all the way
Yeah,
through the
yeah,
90s,
definitely.
so it's like whatever, you know.
No, but those are some really great
Yeah.
answers. Yes, another one. And now for
I think you
anybody,
just wanted one.
Yeah.
I mean, 20,
of letters
30,
to write
50,
down.
that's good too.
Yeah.
But for anybody who doesn't know Late Night Reading too well yet, what is the number one thing you want them to know about the bands and your music?
We like spend so much time with like all the fans that come to our shows. So like if you come to a show, you can expect to meet all of us,
Yeah,
and we
no
will just
doubt.
talk to you
love
for
to talk.
hours. Like I just love to talk. Like I will talk to anyone.
Like, they can talk for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I
be a
doubt
fan.
that.
No, I don't know. I think we love meeting people, and like it's so cool to like have people come out and like they've listened to your music and stuff. So you just automatically have something to talk about right off the get go, and then you find out more about them and what they're like going to school for, what they want to do with their life, and like it's really interesting, you know,
Yeah.
because like they're supporting what we want to do, and it's fun to find out what they're into and you know what similarities you share with them.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
And you guys also have the Walls EP out on iTunes right now.
Yes, we do.
Yes. What inspired the title for that?
Well, I mean,
basically-
one of the tracks is writing on the wall, but then also it's like walls, like as in breaking down barriers between yourself and.
Yeah,
And
it's
stuff like that.
Walls, and I think a lot of the songs, especially for us in general, you know, that record was the first one that we had co-writes on or working with big producers.
Right.
And there was kind of like when we went into it, I felt like the walls were kind of up. We were like scared to like do it because it was a first step. And I think all those songs, the way they came out, it was kind of us especially breaking something down inside of us, letting us
Right.
do the cool things that Walls was.
Yeah, you actually just answered my second question about
Yeah,
what you guys
read
did
your
differently. I think you read the questions actually
I
before this
didn't.
interview.
Remember I wanted to read
Oh,
it?
you're the one who
I can
didn't.
see them
Okay,
here,
never
and I've
mind.
been
Well,
just signing them
she
to Brady.
she gave me
I've been
You
like,
guys are sneaky.
yeah no she gave me the list of questions, but I definitely didn't. I couldn't read any of them.
Okay. But considering you guys did have some, new techniques going into the EP, how do you think that influenced your style of music? Did it change anything compared to previous releases?
It kind of helped us discover like who we are as a band, you know, because there's always been that comparison like from the get-go of, oh, you're like All Time Low. It's like, yeah, we're like All Time Low, but we're not All Time
Yeah.
Low.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
we needed to be our own band, and so that was like a really good thing, was working with our producers Shep and Aaron. You know, they really helped us discover like who we are as a band.
I think one of the coolest things about the record is before we even like went in to do the record, like we had the songs we were going to do and put on the record already planned out and stuff, but we had Shep and Aaron actually come out to a show of ours in New York because we really we liked the way we sounded live, and like that was like the biggest thing for us is like it never translated enough to our record, and you know we wanted a record that would portray, you know, like give people a better idea of what they were going to hear when they came out to see us, and so they came out and really analyzed the show and helped us figure out like how to narrow down exactly what we wanted to sound like.
And they slapped us around and said you're going to sound like this.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's always good.
Yep.
It's always good.
She's like, what the
Like, oh, that's not at all where that was going.
I was like, okay.
Dude, it was great. Like, they literally, like, it's really hard to have someone tell you, like, you know, when you come up with an idea for a song you're writing.
And they're like, that sucks.
Yeah, yeah. When you're like, you're like, nope, not going to do that.
like-
You're like, this is a part of me. Like, this is a piece of my soul you just shot down.
I'd be like tracking drums in the drum room, and Aaron would just be like, yeah, you suck. You're gonna need to do that way better. I believe in you. And I'm
Tough love.
You go, love you. And then, like,
He goes, I love you. I'm just kidding. You're great, but I love you. Just don't suck.
stop sucking.
Yeah.
But, like, they literally, like, we'd be, like, figuring out a part in one part of the room, like, right, and we're like,
And we'd
oh
be
my
like,
God, we
yeah,
got it. Yeah, that's
this
it.
is so
They're
good.
over at the computer, like, doing something else like that. And we're like, Shep,
And then
Aaron,
they're
we
just
got
like,
it.
they're like in their swirly chairs, and they just turn on. They're like, no, like.
I mean,
But I think it was the coolest thing in the world to have an idea and then have them accept it and be
It's
like,
just
that's really
more-
good.
Yeah, it's
we'll
more
take
minds,
that.
You know,
Yeah.
more creative minds working on it. So it was great.
Yeah. And
I
I
like
guess-
now, like that's how like we always want to write. You know. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I guess it raised your standards of what you guys wanted to do, and it made for a great EP.
Yeah,
So it worked out.
It really was a big learning process for us. Like we learned, I think, the most in songwriting. You know, that weekend, that whole week we recorded that record. So
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was awesome. It was a great experience.
And what's the story behind the song Just How I Do It?
Just how I do it is kind of like a message to like the people that didn't really believe in you, and you know, you're like I guess it's just explaining, you know, like you don't, like the lyric says, you don't need excuses to get yourself through anything. Like, you know, people will tell you can't do anything, and it's kind of like grabbing them by the shirt and saying like, look, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna do the impossible that you are trying to tell me I can't do.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
you know,
I think it also caters to people that feel a little trapped too, like trapped in something and feel like they can't move forward in life, or something is keeping them back, but it's not really anything. It's just all in their head. So
Right.
don't need excuses.
There you go. And you guys have released quite a few EPs, but no full-length album yet.
Not yet,
So
not
are
yet.
there
Scared of
plans?
commitment.
Scared of commitment. Is that the excuse
I
now?
think that it's all been like we're just writing and EPs are what we've been putting out, and we definitely are going to be looking at a full album. Like
Yeah.
maybe
Okay.
as the next step, probably the next thing, but we're not sure yet.
Okay.
Maybe.
Is there
It really all
anything
depends.
you-
It really all comes down to like what happens and
yeah,
with
no,
just you know managements and labels and whatnot.
Right.
Well, that will influence whether we'll do an album or not. So
Yeah, no, I think that an album is a very big step for a band to take, and it's not something you want to rush into. Your first album should be something spectacular, you know. And
Right.
I am a big fan of a bunch of bands, and I just saw the 1975 put out their first album,
Yes.
and they did 4 or 5 EPs before that. And you know, it's not bad to put out EPs. It's a much more cost-effective way to put out music, definitely. But an album is something you don't want to rush. You know, you want your first album to be something people are going to remember, and it's going to be something big,
For
you know.
sure.
And I feel like every record EP we put out in the past, we've learned so much going into it that, I mean, there's still so much more to learn. And I'm very content with not doing an album for our next record, but at some point we'll find the right time to put it out, definitely.
Yeah. Do you guys have a vision of what you want to do on this album that's hopefully coming soon?
Yeah, I don't know.
It would
at
be
all.
so
I
hard
just-
to explain.
Yeah, it'd be.
Oh.
early yet. It's
One of my
too
favorite.
early.
Let me just say, one of my favorite things that bands do with full lengths is when
Okay.
I feel like a full length is such a should be a one piece of music almost thing, and I love when bands how on a full length each song flows into the next one.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing, and I'd
Me
hoped
too.
we'd do something like that.
Yeah.
But
Please do.
Yeah.
Please
Yeah,
do.
sure.
Yeah, definitely something you can listen to front to back, and it doesn't.
feels like one piece.
Yeah,
of music
exactly. It
almost.
doesn't feel like a
Like
bunch of random
Masterpiece
songs.
Theater by Marianas Trench or Untitled by
Yes.
Blink,
Yeah.
both
Absolutely.
incredible
Chroma,
examples of that.
Cottrell.
Chroma is
Yeah.
another example
Yeah,
of that.
exactly.
Love those records.
Yeah, that'll be a challenge for you guys, though. I've heard a
will.
lot of bands struggle with that.
It
so.
will, and even with the live show, we've experimented with that a little bit with like transitions in between songs and things like that nature. So I think, you know, we've kind of got a little bit under our belt, but again, it's not something we want to rush. We want it to be perfect when it comes out. So
Yeah, so no high expectations from me now or anything like that, because now it better be really
down.
good.
Keep it that way.
Expect something terrible.
Okay. And back in March, you guys released a music video for your cover of Kesha's Die Young,
Yeah, we
which
did.
looked so fun, at least for me to watch. So the filming process
equally
must
as
have
fun
been...
to be there because it's pretty much we just had a huge party at a college campus
Yeah.
and then we just filmed it. So
I mean, that's the perfect music video.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, what happened was we were in the studio. We were originally going to do it acoustically.
Yep.
But then we were like, fuck that, you know, like,
Right.
because we did pumped up kicks and stuff, and we were like, no, we need to do it like that. We need a full band, like, take the late night reading route on this. So we were doing it in the studio, and then we were like, our producer was like, dang, like, you guys need to shoot a party video for this. And I was like,
Clayton was like,
I was like,
"Party?"
yeah, and I was like, party, because I used to hang out with a whole bunch of friends in this college called Ball State in Indiana, and so I called up my friend Al, and I was like, hey, like, got this song, like, we want to shoot a music video. He's like, all right, I'm gonna invite everybody, like, it's a huge party, like, blah 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 blah. He's like, bring all your gear, Saturday night, let's go. So it was literally like all these people we went to high school with just showed up that I haven't seen in like years, and we just threw this party, and yeah, there was a lot of
Yeah.
Apple juice.
apple juice at
Yeah.
that.
I feel like you need to explain that now. What?
No, use your imagination.
Okay. But you know, the whole time I was watching that, I was thinking, is this like a staged party, or are they really having a party?
well,
So now I know.
that was
we
what was
almost
funny.
caved the floor in.
The original
okay.
idea, we were supposed to, like, you know, it was not going to be a real party at all. It was all going to be staged, and like, you know, we got there and like we knew what we had to do, but like everyone else who came to the party, it was a real college and they were really there to party. So It was, but it came out like a real party. It looks like it doesn't look fake
I'm
because it
glad
isn't,
we did
you know,
that. I
it's-
mean, because everyone there just likes to party. So,
yeah, and they did.
you know,
They did a
if
good
you
job.
saw someone in the video that looked like they were feeling good, chances are they probably were feeling good. But it
guy-
made for an even better video. So
No, the guy that was filming it said, you know, like, you know, when these kids get here, like, they got to go hard or it's not going to look good on camera. And then after the shoot, he told us that he thinks, like, some of the
went
shots,
too
they
hard.
went too hard.
Oh.
Like, it was, so it's like, that's good to hear. Like,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
not a bad problem to have, that's for sure. So what was like your favorite moment from behind the scenes of filming this? Was there one moment in particular?
There was
many, or-
there's just a lot of fun in it. I think my favorite was when this girl just fell into Drew's drum set at one point.
Oh yeah.
Like
This
knocked over your
one girl,
floor
like,
tom.
had heels on. She's like, oh my god, and just flew back. And I was just like playing, and she just like just like knocked over my cymbals, and then just kept playing, and I was just like, whatever, like, you know.
Go with
when
the
the one
flow.
kid was
Yeah.
crowd surfing. There was,
Oh, yeah.
that was nuts.
I
It
don't know.
was really great too, because I have a friend named Nathan, and Nathan, if you watch this, we love you. But he was always just like a party, you know, just party boy in high school. And there's just like, you don't actually see him in the video a lot, but you just see him for like 2 seconds, like back
Like
in the
in almost-
kitchen, just like this, and he's just party boying back there, and like every time we just laugh when we see that, because like
So
I was just
good.
like, wow, this is great.
It's gonna be awesome because you get to look back on that party now.
exactly.
When every
Yeah.
time we watch
It's
this
all our
cover.
friends.
It's really
and
fun to
stuff.
just
It's
look
great.
back, and like it was great because all of our friends were like in it
Yeah.
from high
Yeah.
school
We
and
had some
college,
friends
so
from, like,
like
Chicago
they were like,
drive
oh,
out
I'm in
for
this
it.
music video, and they'd show it to their friends and be like, that looks awesome. So it's great.
Really cool. And so do you have any other covers in the works at the moment, or are you thinking about
We
it?
have 4 music videos done
Yeah.
right now.
Oh,
So
nice.
5 music videos, yeah.
We've
That's
kind
a
of
lot.
steered away from the covers because now we actually, you know, currently we don't have an actually original music video out currently. So
Right.
we just, in the past like 2 months, we've shot 4 music videos. So
it's
we haven't put them out yet,
exhausting.
obviously, but we're
Yeah, and an acoustic for Writing on the Wall, and we've got all this behind the scenes stuff. And
Really
We
cool.
just like there's so many bands like on YouTube and stuff that, you know, like as soon as the radio hit comes out, like next day they cover it, you know. And we just don't want to be that band that, you know, is known for their covers and like that's it, you know, because we want people to know us for our own music.
Yeah,
so.
good.
definitely. And that, that's the focus with Walls. You know, we have a record that we're very proud of, and we're excited to get it out to the world. And it's, you know, released already, but it's definitely not pushed to its full potential. And I think all these music videos are really going to help hype the songs
Absolutely,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So is there anything you can tell us about these music videos yet? Because now I'm curious.
What do you want to know?
we can tell them.
I mean,
We did,
yeah.
We shot we shot Rumor at a farm.
Okay.
Shot Just How I Do It in this big acoustic room at a studio.
Okay.
Then we shot from the start at this awesome venue called The Rave, which is like our favorite place to
Isn't it haunted? That's what I've heard.
Yeah. We have some
Okay.
shots like down in the abandoned pool in the basement, which looks freaking gnarly.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
crazy.
Writing on the Wall was
And
shot
Writing on
at
the Wall,
a factory in Chicago.
Oh,
So.
wow, you guys got some really cool locations.
And
then.
we have acoustic writing all shot in Dalton's house. So
There we go. I'm excited to see these now.
Yeah,
Coming
it's-
soon.
it's
We're gonna be
very
great.
exciting.
We have like so much content. We have like
Yeah.
almost like 10 videos just ready to go, but
We really
haven't
got
put
to,
them out yet.
We
So
really got to experience, like, I don't know, we did, like, Writing on the Wall, we had a whole production team come out of, like, 20 guys, and they're, you know, like, they killed it. They did such a good job with all the shots and everything, and in Rumor, we did a little bit of acting in the very beginning, and, like, our van breaks down, and it's this whole thing, so it's going to look awesome. I just can't wait for all these to come out, so,
Yeah,
yeah,
very
definitely keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, and you guys have been on tour pretty much nonstop for the last year.
Yeah.
It feels
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
This is our 5th headlining tour this year alone, so it's
another
nuts.
year.
Yeah.
And we did a small UK run too,
Yep,
Yeah.
last
which
year.
was great.
It was
which
about
last
this time
year.
last year.
About this time last year. So that was fun getting overseas too.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, touring life, as fun as it seems like it's a lot of hard work too, yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah.
no, it's so
Definitely.
easy. There's
Sounds so
nothing
good.
wrong that ever happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing ever
Nothing
happens.
ever
And
happens.
we're
Nothing
especially
wrong
saying
ever
that
happens.
today.
Yeah.
you guys wanna
So
talk about
everything-
it?
No, we don't need to talk about it. No, but
Drew
I
lost-
mean,
Drew lost an arm.
Yeah, he lost an arm.
nothing
Drew
major.
lost one of his drumsticks today.
Yeah.
We were saddened by all
Very
this.
sad about that
I
drumstick.
lost a guitar
It's
pick.
been
It was
devastating. A couple quarters fell out of my pocket, and my bank account's real low now, and it's like I'm
First
I have
first
to
world
start digging through
problem.
the trash. So
No, but I mean, yeah, tour life. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it is a lot of work. You know, you
Yeah.
run into a lot of terrible weather, whether it be sweltering hot, you know, freezing cold, or it's storming, and you know, it's. I
Never
mean,
know what
there's
can
some
happen
there's some
any day.
scary drives for sure. Like I hate driving through the
Terrible
mountains.
food.
Yeah, you eat McDonald's every day if you're late night reading.
On this
yeah.
tour, we had a whole day where breakfast, lunch, and dinner was McDonald's, and I wanted to throw up.
Rock and roll. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of bullshit with it, but it's such a cool thing that we get to do that it's so worth it.
No, yeah, it's everything you go through on the road is definitely worth it. It all comes back full swing, and the fans make it worth it. Everyone coming out just so supportive, and like they're just so happy to be here, and we're just happy to play our music.
Yeah, so you would say, I guess it's the fans that keep you motivated, really, huh?
No doubt. It's definitely, that and like Drew makes me laugh sometimes, so that keeps me going. But
I mean, that's good too. Good too. And now, speaking of your fans, we actually got a lot of fan questions for you guys. Thanks to all of your retweets. I saw yours. So we're gonna ask a few.
Your timeline. That's just how we do it.
I mean, I appreciate all of your tweets, actually.
What's that?
I appreciate your tweets.
Thank you.
No, but we got a fan question from Rachel asking, what's one song you wish you had written?
Oh, good lord.
How about every song?
Like every good song on the radio.
Love Me by Lil Wayne.
The song I wish I wrote was Ocean Avenue.
Yeah.
Yellow Card.
Yeah.
Bad by the Cab.
Yeah.
That song
That
is
song
just
is
an
crazy.
amazing song.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Higher by Creed.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding. Sorry. I gotta.
Gonna cover that song now,
We
or?
already have. It's
Oh.
coming out.
I really wish that we wrote Cruise by Florida Georgia Line.
Wow, I actually do wish I wrote
Honestly,
that
I
song.
wish we wrote that. That's a great
every
song.
song and you make me want to roll my windows down and cruise. I got my windows down and my radio up, auto-tune Nelly. Yeah.
That was
Featuring
beautiful.
Nelly. Drew's gonna be the lead singer.
Fire it up, let's go get this thing stuck. Ah, it's so good. I love that song.
We have like
Florida Georgia Line, if you're watching
literally
this.
Zach Brown Band and Florida Georgia Line just jam sessions in the van all the time.
Oh, no doubt.
Clearly, I can tell you basically rehearsed that.
Cold beer on Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah,
We're done.
We're actually an
I mean,
acapella
you can
group.
keep going for the rest of this interview if you want.
We could.
No.
We have
And
a
now-
while till we go on stage.
Oh, okay then. We're gonna keep going with this then. And now we have another fan question here from Chloe asking, what is the... Are we singing album 3 now?
Sister turns everyone on.
I wonder
But
if Chloe
you're
has
the
a sister.
one I want.
That's
Chloe,
the
your
real
sister?
question.
That's our question to you.
Yeah.
And
We're
does she
asking-
turn
Can this
everyone
be
on?
fan questions to the fans?
Yeah. let's
Okay,
do
we're
that.
starting something
We're
new.
gonna do another segment after this.
Okay,
are you wearing?
coming soon. No, but
Todd from State Farm. What are you wearing?
well, Chloe, don't start singing again. Chloe wants to know what is the weirdest or craziest moment that has happened on tour.
Weirdest?
Craziest moment
oh,
that's happened on
well,
tour.
Oh,
I
good.
could
Something
consider
tells me
some
you have a
of those
lot
things
of
happening
stories.
every
We
single
almost
day.
died in New Mexico.
Oh,
One of us went over
everyday
a
life.
cliff.
We were stranded.
Wait, really?
Yeah, one of us went over like a 300-foot cliff in New Mexico because our brakes went out.
Everyday life, I guess, with late night
I
reading.
Start packing
Everywhere.
parachutes, honestly.
That might not be a bad idea.
We'll see you guys later. It's nice knowing you. Yeah, sorry. Okay, that sucked. That was like more like a near-death experience more than anything.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Just, I mean, honestly, every time you get in the van, every second's weird in there.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
I think
loony
we
bin
kinda
in there.
touched on that
I mean, look at
earlier.
us.
So.
We're all like weird as hell, so it's like whatever.
I appreciate it though. I think it's awesome.
It keeps things interesting. It definitely does.
Anything else you guys got to add to that? Or I think that might.
Yeah.
I don't know if anything tops that.
Too many. I think we should just cap it at that because
Yeah.
there is
Okay.
there are
We
some.
could, this interview would go on for way too long if we told you all the weird things that happen.
Probably. You'd probably miss your set tonight if
doubt,
we.
Probably.
And now last one here for Kim and Kelsey asking, what is your favorite venue to play at and why?
The
Rave.
The rave.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say
Rave in
that.
Milwaukee, they are the coolest people ever. It is the coolest venue ever.
Yeah, so much history
And-
too. Yeah.
So much
Love
You know,
it.
well, and the 7 venue in Atlanta.
Yeah,
we
and
just
Or
played
Douglasville, to be
Georgia,
exact.
Okay, so why are these two venues so cool?
That-
Because I haven't been
awesome,
there.
it's
Okay, the rave is just like badass because like there's like five, six different stages, like starting off from a small stage like in a bar to a huge like 5,000 cap ballroom, and then there's like a rave hall which is like what, like 2,000 cap, and then like not even that, but like it's expansive and like creepy because it's got so much history, and there's like abandoned pool in the basement, and there's like tunnels like leading all over the city like underneath. And so if you want to like get spooked out, you can go down there, and there's like ghosts like walking around and like.
Really? Have you like seen them or?
I've never seen a ghost.
Oh, I've seen.
Our manager claims
see
to have
all
seen
the
a
time.
ghost.
No, I'm just kidding. I haven't seen a ghost, but
You got a toilet flush on.
yeah. I bring like a vacuum cleaner, like skull suck you up, like you're a ghost. You're a ghost. You better watch the hell out.
Drew's actually a
like if
Ghostbuster.
Casper came out, I'd be like,
say.
peace out, suck you up, you know.
I
I'm just kidding. I
visualize
don't
that
even
too,
bring a
though.
vacuum cleaner.
Drew the Ghostbuster.
Keeping a vacuum cleaner on tour.
The 7 venue in Douglasville, Georgia is amazing. It's this venue that it has two, like one like 500 cap room, one like 2,000 cap room or 1,500 or something. They're the nicest people in the world. They like cook grilled cheeses and stuff,
Doesn't even
like
matter that.
and like
They have
pulled
a
pork
half
sandwiches,
pipe.
have a half pipe.
Yeah.
They're just literally like the most chill venue and people ever. Shout
Greatest
out
people.
the 7
Yeah,
venue.
Shout out to the 7
So I guess
venue.
when you go there's no McDonald's, which
No.
is
No,
a good
that's
thing.
great.
Grilled
awesome.
cheese and BLTs
Some home
all
cooking,
day.
yeah. And Georgia sweet tea that they make themselves,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
heard they're actually about to move the entire building into like a whole nother,
Like way bigger
like
space.
way bigger space.
Oh.
So hopefully everything
Like
goes
we're
well
really
for
good
them.
at skateboarding too. I actually have a video if you want to watch.
I think you have to show everybody else too.
This is Drew falling on his ass. We should probably show the camera.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Like
yeah, we
that's-
definitely have to show that now.
Okay.
Let-
Let's,
Priceless.
get some focus here. I was gonna be on X Games, but
Hey, Drew,
passed it
the mic's over here.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right, how do I do this? I can't. This thing is blinding right now. Okay, is this good? Right here? Okay. That's me. So I'm really good at skateboarding, obviously. So I suck.
Woo!
Okay.
Awesome.
That was a sweet half pipe though. We were just
Yeah.
on that all night.
And I'm assuming you like Back Booth in Orlando too. They're pretty cool, I guess.
Back Booth?
They're
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. They're all right.
This is actually our first time playing here. We always play at the club next door, but
Yeah,
that
we
closed
used to
down.
play-
Social, right?
Yeah,
No,
nice
it-
social club.
it was,
Club 57 West.
57,
Yeah.
All right. And what are your plans for right after this headlining tour? What do you guys have coming up right after
Basically,
this?
we're gonna be chilling for a little while. It's all of December is the month,
You don't
and
just
January.
Winter, you don't want to tour.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
tour in the middle of winter, but just content.
Yeah,
That's why
and
we have all these videos
and
ready to go.
we have 4 music videos to release, 5 to soon to be.
Yeah,
So we've
I'm
got all
excited.
that to put out and just make sure all that goes smoothly and just keep pushing all that kind of stuff and
Yeah.
hopefully early next year we can get back in the studio, do some more music, another single or something just to get out there because you never want to stop writing, but
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely we're just trying to stay as busy as we can while we're off tour and as busy as we can on tour.
Awesome. And anybody wants to follow you guys on Twitter and Facebook and find your music online? I know you guys are really into the social networking sites.
We love
For
it.
sure.
Yeah, so where can they go?
Twitter is definitely the
I
best
missed
way
it.
to.
Yeah, we
are.
Twitter is our place.
Yeah,
definitely.
Twitter and Facebook. It's just Late Night Reading everything, right?
Everything's late night reading.
Just Facebook.com/Late Night Reading.
Yeah.
Make sure you spell night NITE.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Yeah, I was,
we're weird.
I was wondering. There's no reason why it just happened
really,
that
no.
way. No.
Nick at Night.
Yeah,
Going
that's
back to
why.
the
There it
90s.
is.
Yes,
very
okay.
Yes.
inspired by the
We're
90s.
actually starting up a Late Night Reading Family Fun Book Club next month too. You can come. If you bring apple juice, you can come. So
I'm
We're gonna
joining.
read, what's our first book, Drew?
Catcher in the Rye.
no, it's Huckleberry Finn's.
Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
Is that a book? Huckleberry Finn?
Oh yeah, it is a book. Sorry, yeah.
Definitely a book.
Obviously has a little bit of reading to do.
I just sorry.
And you also have personal Twitters, right?
Yes.
Everybody, let's
There-
just go around. I guess.
Brady Szuhaj. Don't bother spelling that last name.
Oh,
Just at Clayton J. Collins.
yes.
Yes.
Yep. Mine's just at Dalton Wixom.
Mine's at Drew_Cottrell.
Sounds good.
But spell out underscore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can't forget that, right?
Yeah, no, definitely don't have to do that.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It
Thank
has
you.
been awesome
Thank you.
talking to you. This has been a lot of fun. And everybody watching,
You
make
don't
sure.
Have to lie. You don't have to lie.
It was just kind of fun.
It was okay.
She doesn't really like us that much.
time.
I mean, they're all right, I guess. No, but everybody watching, check out their EP Walls. You can get it on iTunes right now. They are on their phones at the moment, probably
Sorry.
tweeting stuff
we actually
because they.
are, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm retweeting everyone on the Late Night Reading page
There
right
you
now.
go. And everybody watching, also subscribe for some more interviews, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Deuces.